I'd like to say thank you for that. But in the top right corner, we have the pink Zerg player down 0-1 in the series, Scarlett. And in the bottom left, the purple Terran player, Flipside Tactics Koma, putting on a phenomenal showing in that last game, let me tell you. I mean, just seeing the things that these players were doing last game puts a smile on my face every time. We had Scarlett holding off, getting an amazing fungal with some Ravager shots down on top of it to really pull back a fight that I thought was going to end the game. And then Koma getting some really good harassment in, showing the power of Siege Tank Liberators. This is just all really good stuff, guys. So if you missed the first game, I would definitely recommend going back and watching that first game. Let's see here. Koma looks like he's going to put down the second barracks. So I'm thinking this is probably a trend, because for any of you that was here in the beginning, I think we all know that this is what Koma did in the first game where he played TVT versus Harryung. He did the 2 Reaper build. So I'm thinking this is a map build that he likes to do quite a bit. I don't know, man. So we've got Scarlett taking an earlier gas this time instead of going for the 3 hatch, which I think is a good call considering how Koma played last game. Oh man, he's actually got a 3rd barracks this time. Looks like it's just going to be mass Reapers. Alright, so it looks like he's going to go ahead and wall up the front. And we're going to get to see Koma's Reaper control, and let me tell you, at least in that TVT, he was fairly impressive with his Reapers, his grenade placements, being able to get his Reapers out of hairy situations. I mean, he was beating Hellions and Marines with just Reapers. So, definitely no slouch whenever it comes to the Reaper control. So the first Reaper is on the way. I'm going to go ahead and follow this on over here. Scarlett has 2 Queens on the way, a couple Lings, and speed upgrade coming in as well. I'm quite excited to see what her response to this is going to be. Seeing this first Reaper is going to be, you know, normal stuff. Every Terran does this. But once she starts seeing the other Reapers coming around, this Reaper is risking its life. Alright, so it's fine. The second Reaper comes in, and she could be thinking, alright, well, 2 Rax Reaper. But here in a second, she's really going to know what's coming. She's already started 2 more Queens, which I do like. I think that's going to help a lot, as these Queens are quite tanky early. Let's see here. I don't know. The longer he waits, the harder this gets for him, in my opinion. So we do have the grenades going off. 3 Queens up here. There's a Queen for each Reaper almost at this point. There's going to be quite good creep spread. Oh man, he's actually going to pick off the creep tumors. That's pretty good. Keeping the creep limited will keep these Queens down quite a lot, which means that... Oh man, he's picked off one already. Let's check out that blazing APM. Oh my god, he's at 630. No wonder he has 500 APM. This guy's a madman. And when I watched this guy stream the other day, let me tell you, he's really good at this. Like, his control has always been insane, and it just amazes me every time I get to see it. And so, with this position, it's going to be really hard for the Lings to wrap around, because he's also got, you know, the fact that he can, you know, grenade the Lings if they try and run up, so it'll just keep the Lings off his back for a while. There's a Queen here that's dangerously low. Layer's on the way. I'm not sure what that's for, to be honest. If she's not careful, might not make it there. Should have enough Lings to keep this alright. But man, those grenades, those placements, man, I'm telling you, that's ridiculous. He's gonna, like... Has he lost any Reaper? Okay, he's lost 1 Reaper. 1. Do you know how many Lings? He probably just killed 30 plus Lings with just Reapers without losing more than 1. That is insane. So there's another Queen going down. This one is dangerously close to dying as well. He's going to go ahead and pick off that creep tumor, which means the Queens are going to be quite slow again. Alright, so this is getting kind of crazy over here. Let's take a look at the workers. And Koma actually has a worker lead behind all this. He's got Stem on the way, a factory coming down. He's making Marines now. And Scarlett's going for 2-base Muta, and I mean, if she gets to it, that's good. But with the way Koma's been controlling these Reapers, I don't know. It's definitely close, because if he makes one mistake, he will lose all of these Reapers. But, I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath for him to make a mistake, because we're going to go look at his base really quick. As you can see, he's put down his infrastructure. He's got the factory, the starport, his 3rd command center. He's got a saturated natural. I'm going to look back over here really quick. Scarlett's just trying to get as much creep as possible in her main right now, so that way she can actually keep fighting. But Koma is just unrelenting with these Reapers, let me tell you. Might be another queen or two going down here. Nope. Transfuse, good unit. So we get a scan down in the natural, and he is going to see these mutas. There's 6 on the way. I think that would signal the Reapers to go home. But then again, maybe he wants the Reapers to stay on this side of the map and, you know, try and distract the mutas for as long as possible while he sets up some defenses at home. He does have a turret in each mineral line, so that's going to be quite helpful. He has 1-1 on the way now. And these Reapers are actually going to make their way home. These Lings are coming across the map, but they're not going to be able to do a whole hell of a lot because there's a wall here. With that in mind, Koma's in a really good position. Oh my god. She's not going to be able to run those Lings in there. And she doesn't even have a Baneling nest again. There it is now, but I mean, that's so late. This army's going to come across the map, and she's not going to have a whole lot to stop it. Actually, I think he's going to come back for the mutas. That's an interesting call. I wonder if this is going to morph into a dropping Overlord. I doubt it, but maybe. I think that would be pretty interesting to see. So she is going to pick off combat shields, which is pretty important since there were so many Marines out on the map right now. Koma is also supply block, so none of these Liberators are going to get started. Getting quite a bit of free damage here with these mutas. But she does have to be careful, as there is a huge army on the other side of the map, and I don't know how she's going to stop that with just Lings. And I think she agrees with me, because she's flying the mutas back home. She's picking off all this creep, so the creep's going to go back all the way into the main. And as you can see, there's a bunch of Lings here, a couple of Banelings getting started, but not a ton. Only 5 in total, with good splits here. Okay, I think that was all the Banelings just used then. I think Koma's overextended a little bit too much there. Look at the army tab here. As you can see, Koma is a little bit ahead. Worker supply, he's still a little bit ahead. But this game is probably going to normalize a little bit now. And let's see. I don't know. I don't think that went as well for Koma as it probably should have. But then again, maybe I'm just overestimating the ability of the Marines. I think if he would have had the combat shields, it definitely would have been a lot better for him. Mutas are diving into the natural here. If they can delay this armory, that's going to delay 2-2 for a while. If she kills this is actually... Okay, so it does just go ahead and cancel. That's kind of a big deal. That means no +2 for a long time on Koma's army. He did start it somewhere else, so that's good. And if he loses this gas... he's not too hurting for gas right now, but I mean, you definitely don't want to lose anything for free to these mutas. And let's see, Scarlett's just parking her mutas right here. Oh, there's 2, don't, okay, good. Oh, rip Marine. He gave his life for the cause. Alright, so Scarlett's 3rd base is just now starting. She's actually long distance mining from it, because she's already started to mine out her main. Which reminds me, the Terrans, actually, he's got quite a, oh, he's got some non-mining workers over here. Let's take a look at the muta count. It's only at 9. It's not too big, but I think that's understandable. With the new Terran army, I don't really think getting a ton of mutas is a good idea. Oh man. So we've got 2 overseers over here. Oh, I wonder how many mutas. Did she lose any mutas? Okay, she only lost 1. I think she did get a medevac, so that's probably worth it. Got this Marine running around, making sure there aren't any hidden bases, but no, Scarlett's definitely only on 3 bases. She's got her upgrades just now coming in for 2-2, and +2 attack is the only thing started for Koma. I hope he didn't forget to start +2 armor, because that's always painful when you forget to start one of the upgrades. And let's see. These mutas are in trouble, because they cannot engage this. Does Scarlett have any banelings? That is the question. Okay, she does. She has 6 banelings. And so we have Koma here. He's pushing up some of the creep again. But Scarlett has been continuously pushing it back out. Oh man. That was unfortunate. I didn't even see that at first. There were 2 burrowed banelings right there hidden under the medevac, and he scanned to kill the creep, and he actually got them. Alright, so these Widow Mines didn't get off at all, but they did manage to kill a couple banelings by the fact that the banelings blew up on them. Pretty good splits from Koma here. Not the best hits from Scarlett on the banelings. I'm gonna say that would definitely favor Koma a little bit. Gonna go ahead and see that. Oh my god, Koma's got more than double her army supply. Oh man, she's in a little bit of trouble here. She's probably gonna lose this 4th base if she's not careful, but Koma also doesn't want to lose this little pack of Marines either, so we'll see what happens here. Gonna go ahead and get a little bit of a pre-split out of Koma's army. And I believe all the no, there's still a couple back here, but this 4th base is definitely gonna go down. And Scarlett is definitely being choked right now, and this is pretty big because this means Koma's already gotten a 1-game advantage winning the 1st game, and he's ahead in this game now. If he wins this game, he's going to advance, and that means Scarlett won't advance. And I think we all know Scarlett's definitely a huge crowd favorite, usually. And I don't know what that lift up was all about. Might have been a misclick. But this fight's kind of going crazy. Scarlett's just losing so much though, and she's not able to make enough. I don't know if she's going to be able to hold this, but then again, she proved me wrong last game. I think that was all the banelings. And GG's called. Scarlett taps out. Koma takes the series 2-0 over